During the pandemic, an insatiable appetite for paddle sports blossomed. Whether you're an outdoor junkie like myself or interested in knowing more about the world of paddle sports, you don't have to look further than a southeastern Minnesota community to discover a major canoe and kayak manufacturer. With my kayak in the water, a paddle in hand, I make my way across the water in something more than a vessel. I consider it a tool that has given me a chance to see the world from a different perspective. It all starts here in Winona, a community of 25,000 along the Mississippi River. In the 60s, Winona Canoe founder Mike Chickanowski wanted a canoe better than anything commercially available. So he built one in his father's garage. He soon realized the length of the canoe meant straight tracking and efficiency.
Ultimately, that boat goes in the water and it's on the trajectory to what he wants, on the trajectory to perfection. It's got great glide, it's got great efficiency.
Flash forward a decade, and Chickanowski's canoes were in demand all over the world. Vice President of Winona Canoe Incorporated, Bill Keeper, was kind enough to give me a tour of the facilities.
We make about 5 different styles depending on intent, but underneath each of those styles are various lengths, widths, and specific canoes to solve what the paddler is looking for.
Every canoe is touched by multiple hands, involving extensive hours of work. Each vessel takes about 2 to 3 weeks from start to finish. It all begins with a mold.
We add the fabric, we add the resin in the first step. We get to a point where it's a green cure, and then we come in and add the internal skeleton, which is our ribbon core. We add the final layers of fabric, we vacuum bag with resin, and then after that we can demold and start to do the exoskeleton, which is the gunnels, the thwarts, the handles, the yoke, the seats.
On a typical year, Keeper says this warehouse would be filled to the brim with new boats. Well, some will be picked up by local outfitters. Others will be delivered to destinations much further away before a maiden voyage. Winona Canoe also manufactures current designs kayaks. Keeper gave me an in-depth look at the process of making a roto-molded vessel. It all begins with this plastic powder, heated in an aluminum mold at temperatures nearing 700 degrees, while spinning like a rotisserie chicken.
After the kayak is molded and after it cools and after it goes through its initial shrinkage, which is anywhere from 5 to 7%, then we have a stable shell of a kayak and we can add all the outfitting.
Between roto-mold and composite kayaks, the facility is able to produce around 13,000 kayaks yearly.
I'm a big advocate for finding an activity, an outdoor pursuit or a sport, whatever level you want to be, that's in your backyard.
Whether you're looking to experience the BWCA, the Mississippi River, Lake Superior, or any other body of water across the land of 10,000 lakes or beyond, you have plenty of options. No surprise, I had a lot of fun with this story. If you're interested in getting into a paddle sport, a great way is to find a local outfitter. They'll be able to give you some pointers on finding the perfect fit and boat for your adventures, along with some safety tips.